Hello everyone, this is CJ, and in this video I'm going to give you a demonstration of the Amazon Basic monitor arm. This is a single arm which I bought from Amazon, of course. And the reason why I wanted to buy, I bought two single arms, because I've got, unfortunately, two dissimilar monitor, one from Samsung, another one from LG. I've already installed this thing on the LG monitor, and this is the second video. I wanted to make a video out of it, and I'm going to demonstrate how we install this thing end to end. So let's get started. Okay, so let me just rip this thing apart. Okay. Okay. Comes in a pretty good packing. I really like the way Amazon has packed this thing. All right. Okay. So there's another box in here. Let me take this out. All right. Let me put this aside. And let me see. Okay. All right. So, oh, sorry, upside down. There you go. Okay, so as you can see that we have, first of all, some paperwork. Okay. Some instructions in many different languages: English, French, Dutch, Italian. Okay, how to install it. I'm going to keep this thing aside. We have the monitor stand, right? That's the stand. Okay. We have the monitor arm. That's the monitor arm itself. Okay, pretty heavy. It feels pretty good actually. And yeah, I have a 22-inch monitor on which I have I'm going to use this thing to clamp that monitor on. This is the screw, or probably the thing which has to just hold the base of the monitor, of the stand. That's going to go at the back of the monitor, right? And this is how you are going to tighten it. All right. So just put this thing aside. Now this is the base of the stand. Okay. Yeah, that's the base of the stand. As you can see, there's a rubber coating out here. So this stand will rest on this, like this. All right, as you can see. Okay, and then we have, these are the cable, I would say cable blocks, where the cables would be going through this, like this, and this is going to snug itself on the arm like this. Okay, the cable will be routed through like this. Okay, pretty good actually. And last but not the least, we have the screws, the washer, and the Allen keys. So these screws, A and B class of screws, would be required to mount the VESA plate. VESA plate is, as you can see out here. So you can remove the VESA plate by pulling this thing and then removing it like this. Oh, just pull it like this. Is the VESA plate. It's going to go at the back of the monitor. Okay, and yeah, so that is all in the box. And now I'm going to show you how to assemble it. Okay. Okay, now I have aligned everything on the table. As you can see, this is the base, this is the stand itself, this is the mount, this is the arm, This is the VESA plate. This is the screw which is going to tighten this base on the table. These are the cable sleeves, I would say, right? And these are the screws. And now I'm going to first show you the installation of the VESA plate at the back of the monitor. Okay, now I'm going to mount the VESA plate at the back of the monitor. So you have to keep in mind that this is the hollow space. So when you're going to clamp the monitor on the arm, it will go like this, top to bottom. So essentially, as you can see here, this is going to go like this, right? So this is going to face downwards. So now I'm going to use 4 washers, which has come along with it. Depending upon the monitor, you can either use type A screws or type B screws. Okay. In my case, it's going to be type A screws. So I'm going to place the washer here, and then I'm going to put the VESA plate on top of the washer and then tighten the screws. Okay, just be a little careful. Pause this. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. All right, so now I have just tightened all the screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this part of our installation is complete. The VESA plate is securely mounted at the back of the monitor. So I'm going to keep this thing aside now. Okay, now I'm going to mount this. I'm going to mount this thing on the base. So basically this is the stand, and the cable, let me show you the cable. The cable will rise from here, come out from this, right, and connect to them at the back of the monitor. Okay, so what we have to do, and this is the base actually. The Amazon logo is going to be visible, so it's going to be mounted like this, in this fashion, and this will be at the back so that you don't have to expose your wires, the cables, right, on the front of the screen, right? So you have to align this thing in next to this, and then just tighten the screws. And for this you have to use the class C screw and the Allen key. Okay, so let me complete this thing and then I'm going to show you. Okay, now I have mounted this stand on the base, as you can see, 3 screws. Okay, and this is going to, the Amazon basic logo would be on the front, and this cavity through which the cable will be routed will come out or will go in, will be at the back. So it will look like this. All right. So since we have the cushion out here, it's not going to create scratches on the, it's not going to scratch your desk. Okay, this is exactly, it's going to like this, right? Okay, now I am going to mount this on this plate, and this will going to go at the back of the desk to tighten this stand on the desk. Okay, so let me mount, and you can use a second, there are 3 holes, 3 levels I would say, and you can just to select the second level, and then you need to use the screw D, class D. There are only 2 screws, and as you can see in the pouch, there are only 2 screws. So you have to mount this on this plate like this on the second level. Okay, let me complete this thing and show you how it looks like. Okay, now I have mounted this. Now this completes almost like 85% of the work, and then now it's a time to mount the arm. Okay, all right, so as you can see that I have the monitor arm. This part has to be on the top, and okay, right. Now let me show you. Just slide this stand in this. Give me one moment. Yeah, sorry, like this. Okay, and adjust the height. Yeah, okay, and suppose this is the optimum height, you just close the latch, and then your mount is installed. Now you can just slide the monitor, and the monitor will be mounted on this particular stand, and that's all you have to do. The cable will go at the back. Let me just show you how the cable will look like. Okay, this is the HDMI cable, right? It'll go from here, and yeah, it'll come out from here. It'll route through here, and here we will install the clamps to kind of mount the cable out here to route the cable, and then the monitor will be like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you the finished product. Okay, so now everything is mounted. The VESA plate, the stand itself, the monitor arm, and now I'm going to show you how it looks once I have mounted this thing, once I have installed this thing at the back of the table. All right, so in the next shot I'm going to show you how everything looks like, all the cables tucked in, and how beautiful it looks like. Okay. Alright, so this is the final version of my setup. As you can see, I have got two dissimilar monitors. On the left we have LG, and on the right we have a Samsung, and that's the reason why I have purchased two mono stands, if you will, as opposed to a dual stand mounted on the same bar, or a gas-based stand, right? So on the right is the one on which I showed the demonstration, the Samsung. This is exactly how it looks after the installation. But for these cables, these are actually charging cables. As you can see, this is going to be there. The whole space under the monitor is now clear. If I have to put something like a pot or something like that, I can use it. Now let me go at the back of the monitor to show how it looks like and how the cable routing is carried out. Okay, so as you can see that this is the VESA mount on which I have put the monitor. Okay, that I installed it at the beginning of the video, and this is how the cable blocks have actually helped in routing the cable at the back of the monitor, and its cable is coming out. This cutout, this thing is also available in the package, right? And that's how it looks at the back, and this is the entire setup. Oh, yeah, like this. This is the entire setup, as you can see. And it looks very neat from the front, and I'm pretty happy with that. I hope you like this video. I'm going to put a description of all the things that I used in this video, like the stand itself, the cables which I bought, so that you can actually, if you want to buy something like this, and you can actually click on the link and then get yourself the same setup done. Okay, thanks for watching.